Hello and welcome to the H tier finals for season 70 of the Dominion League. We're
Oh, oh
hello.
no. Oh
Oh no, what?
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, okay. That's not what I had expected. Well, okay. I'm sorry to interrupt your intro. I'm here
Yeah, no,
too.
that's fine. Right. So I am joined on commentary, as is so often the case, by you. Um,
By me.
and we have a base only board, which definitely suggests that neither of these players have subscriptions. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Here we are.
Here we are.
I have still collected some information on some statistics, you could say, about our players. So RochX, they both haven't played very many seasons. Let me see. Not that I mix those up. One has played 2 seasons, and the other has played. Yeah, so RochX finished their second season winning this H division, and therefore now battling for the H championship, and just has gone straight up from I tier to H, and is now playing in G. And pretty similarly, NullOfSpace. This is their 6th season, or the current season is their 6th season, and they started in K, and I think spent 2 seasons in K or something, would have then gone straight up through tiers. And NullOfSpace uses he/him pronouns. RochX, I don't know. And RochX is also currently looking for a job. So if anyone like has a job, maybe talk to RochX. I just saw that in their profile.
Okay. So this looks like a pretty nice artisan for festival situation for Null of Space. So yeah, this I don't know if
What do
there's
you
any
what?
chance. Sorry,
Sorry,
artisan
artisan
for
for
library.
festival
I
or
meant library.
library?
Yes,
Yeah.
library. I meant library.
Yeah.
It's
So I
four.
see.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I see workshop gardens. Is that a thing that we don't do because of the presence of witch and artisan, or
Uh,
what?
I mean, I don't think workshop gardens is generally actually that good. Like
Mm-hmm.
well, it depends on what you mean. If you mean literally workshop, then I don't think it's that good. If you mean like some workshops, right, like Groom or Ironworks or something like that, that can be
Mm-hmm.
a different story. Um, yeah, I don't think workshop gardens is like going to be particularly strong in like monolithic terms. I think yeah, I want to play with witch and artisan here, and I want to be able to buy provinces. I wouldn't necessarily say that I don't want to gain some gardens at some point, but I do want to play with witch and give out curses. They've actually gotten pretty far into this game without giving out too many curses. I feel like maybe not enough draw has been gained. I see the festivals
I
are empty,
agree. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
festival is a good card here, but like there is also throne room, and giving out curses is really important. So I think
Yeah.
more than 3 witches should have been gained by this point.
Well, they corrected that.
Yeah, I mean, I do like picking up an artisan when you can early. So like, I wouldn't take like witch over artisan if I hit 6, before I hit 5 or whatever. But I would certainly take Witch as like my first 2 5s. Like, even though there's going to be terminal collision, like, you're not trashing anyway, so it's not. There's a pretty good chance that you just don't have terminal collision, or that your Artisan top decks a Witch and like whatever, it's fine. Yeah, they do now have some more Witches though.
So this is very likely going to end on piles. Thrones and curses are low.
Yeah,
This could be a province.
it could. Yeah.
I mean, the lack of trashing is good for gardens, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it can on a board like this where you have multiple gainers and plus buy, it can actually be better. I mean, not that it matters because like the board is what it is, but it can actually be better to have trashing and then be able to play all your gaining stuff more frequently than to be in a situation where it's just like, oh, my gardens are a little bit better because I didn't get to trash any of my starting cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so RochX's gardens are already at 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Hmm.
You disagree?
I'm not sure. I didn't have time to think about it. The players are playing very fast.
It's true. Well, the alternative would have been Throne, Witch.
Yeah, which, like, in this particular case,
would have meant a province.
Wouldn't it have meant a win? Maybe. I didn't track how much money they had, but they might have been able to empty throne rooms with like throne workshop.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
I don't know if they.
So.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have been able to play the militia, so they might not have had enough to buy the 3rd throne room. But
no, they had a festival and drew a silver.
Right, but if they had kept throne Witch.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Then probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an unfortunate time to get hit with that militia attack. That was a really good looking hand to have to discard from, considering it's a deck that has not had any cards trashed.
Mm-hmm.
It's still looking good for NullOfSpace. That province right now is making all the difference. But this library could be pretty good. Well,
Aye.
Picking up a duchy there, I understand it, but it isn't.
Why are we skipping all this stuff?
I guess they're just looking for the militia to hit province with. Okay, so I mean, that did enable them to take a points lead, and this is a pretty bad turn for NullOfSpace. So things have certainly flipped quickly here. RochX still not getting the gardens tick yet. But it's got to be coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't counted it, but I think...
No, that was it.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah.
They just went from 23 to 24, right? From that estate?
Oh, I thought you meant NullOfSpace.
No. RochX has more gardens.
RochX had already ticked. Yeah.
Oh, to 4? Oh, they had? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, not to 4. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. No, I don't think so.
Well, they have now. They're at 49 cards. They're about to hit 50 and tick again. So, wait, what? Okay, well, oh no, they did throw in the festival. Okay,
They did.
Yeah.
All right, RochX taking game 1. I'll just pretend that this is space.
That this is what?
Space? Isn't that what that was called? The tournament? Did you play the base only tournament?
No.
Wow. That was super
Imagine.
popular. That was like 60 participants or something. It was
No,
crazy.
I would have no interest in that.
But
I get to
why?
play. You get to play with plenty of base cards on the Dominion daily and expansion campaigns and stuff. I don't need more of that in my life. Not that that was probably a consideration at the time, but still, I don't know. Base is
Wow.
not a very exciting expansion. It's an important expansion, but it's not a very exciting one.
I think you could argue that it's not an expansion at all. I
Yeah, you
don't
could.
know. All right. So we do have a little variance here.
Yeah, well, we've got Sentry.
We've got trashing, which is
Uh-huh.
exciting.
We also got Remodel and Bandit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, but the draw is Library Festival or Library or
Yeah.
Festival Smithy. That's going to be pretty action intensive.
That's true. And we don't have the thrones to
Yeah. I mean, you don't need that many libraries
more.
to draw well if you're
If you're thin enough.
yeah, if you're thin enough.
What's your favorite
Unfortunately, oh, go
draw
ahead.
from What's your favorite draw from base?
I mean, I guess Lab.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Love to have a lab on this board. Get rid of that bureaucrat. Yeah, I mean, if you had Village Smithy, that'd be like a different matter. But Festival Smithy draw is pretty weak. So far, nobody's invested in any draw. Though we do have an artisan. They're really going after the festivals. I do think that makes some sense. Like it is the only plus actions, but at the same time, like your deck's gonna pop off a lot harder if you actually add a library. Like it. Okay, they did take one there. Yeah, I also do want to play with a remodel here, partially just because Sentry's probably not going to do a good job of cleaning up the last of your starting cards. It usually doesn't.
Mm-hmm. When do you add the remodel?
I don't know. It's not particularly urgent. But I guess maybe what I'm trying to say is I would be considering it before I got to the point where I was trying to remodel golds into provinces, which is also a thing that I want to do.
I think
Something
here I would have artisan for remodel, like top deck a festival, and not play all 3 festivals. Play 2, gain a remodel top deck festival. I guess it's fine, like getting the last 2 festivals.
it is nice to have the like, control of those.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you can consider doing here, I was talking about Bandit, but you could also play with Mine. Yeah,
Mine is on the board.
yeah, it is. NullOfSpace only has 3 festivals, which is gonna mean that they
Yeah.
should green more aggressively, and try to just outpace. Okay, they get the remodel. So yeah, the idea with Mine, of course, is that you can also use that to like move stuff up the line. It's like it isn't as straightforward as gold. Oh, I do not like those buys. Anyway, the Mine thing isn't as straightforward as Bandit, but it has the advantage that it helps you like get rid of the coppers that Sentry fails to trash. And then you can always remodel the Mine once you run out of targets. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
the reason I don't like NullOfSpace's buys there is because I don't think they really are in a position where they should be building more, and especially with Smithy. And I also don't like understand buying gold here at all. Like when you just, especially when you just picked up a Bandit anyway.
Yeah, they're probably concerned with being able to gain and play the gold, and so they're like, well, if I don't see the gold this turn, then
Yeah,
at least I already have like the gold that Bandit gains, then at least ugh.
if you
Yeah.
have two, or sorry, if you have two libraries in your deck with your three festivals and your bandit, if you can draw, then you shouldn't have a problem with that. The issue is going to be finding the festivals, but that isn't going to be helped by putting another gold into your deck. Although they currently don't have two libraries, and RochX only has two libraries despite having 7 festivals, so they're both under libraried.
Well, we're probably gonna see NullOfSpace gain. I don't know, maybe a Sentry. I don't know, or a library. One of
Yeah, top
I
decking
don't
a
know.
library isn't unreasonable for NullOfSpace. Here, I would just go ahead and
Yeah.
remodel this gold into a province.
Yeah, same. I thought that's what we were doing. Maybe it's not. Hmm.
RochX just bought 2 sentries.
No, it is what we're doing, so that's great.
Um,
Well,
but yeah, library is one of those cards where it's like RochX probably could draw their deck with 2 libraries if things line up. But if they don't line up, like they can easily have turns where they just don't see a library. So even though, and like a third library isn't going to do that much, like if you're drawing a 4th library, really isn't. But if you don't have the 4th library, the odds are that you're going to have these hands like they did earlier where you just have a bunch of festivals and that's it. I guess, yeah, supplementing with smithies is also an option.
yeah, RochX is doing very well here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like NullOfSpace's position a lot better if they just started greening more aggressively and were at least like, had some kind of threat to like end the game before RochX could catch up or something. But as it is, RochX has the better deck and more points, and there's like not really any path back for NullOfSpace.
Yep.
Yes, you should still trash the copper. But I don't know about top decking that festival. That was a pretty lucky draw there to find the artisan with the sentry.
Yep.
So did RochX ever get a remodel?
No.
So NullOfSpace is playing with 2 remodels and a bandit
Yes.
and an
Yes.
artisan
And a
and
smithy.
a workshop,
And a smithy.
despite having 3 festivals.
Yep.
Yeah, so NullOfSpace is over terminaled and RochX is under terminaled.
Mm-hmm. Guess we're modeling into Duchy.
Presumably. Do you take the province here? How many duds do you need for RochX to have a chance to win?
I would have taken the province just
I
as
think,
a fancy resign.
well, yeah, but I think even if you're not thinking along those lines, I think you have to take the province just because you need both provinces to have a chance to win.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see if RochX can find. Yeah, it's there.
It's there if they,
You could just like remodel.
yeah, they know to gain and remodel, which they did not. Okay, well,
It's
this
still
will
there.
also do.
It's fine. All right, RochX solidifying their lead.
We didn't mention it, but this is first to 3.5. the match.
Mm-hmm. All right. We have market for the first time, return of which. We have moat for the first time and vassal for the first time.
Artisan has been here all 3 games.
Correct. And NullOfSpace with the 5/2, which is nice. So you get to open witch.
Yeah. I don't think I would take a moat. I mean, your opponent doesn't have. I don't know. I guess it's potentially fine. Market.
I guess you want a throne target. Would you have taken another witch?
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that they have the moat in their deck already does change the calculation. Like, if I didn't have the moat and then I hit 5 again, then I would take another witch. Yes.
Mm.
But with the moat in the deck, taking another witch does look worse.
RochX skipping witch. Interesting.
Do we know that? They did go
Yeah.
for market first. All right. Well, possibly they're. Oh. I was kind of expecting them to remodel that militia into an artisan.
Just draw 7 money and buy it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, are you really... NullOfSpace really needs a throne room.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
And by 1, I mean 5.
Well, you want all the throne rooms on this board for sure.
Surely throne.
Well, they don't have a witch yet. Maybe they are skipping it, though. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it seems to me like they are.
Vassal.
I like good vassal chains if I'm the one planning them.
Yeah, but I don't think I would touch Vassal here.
Really?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that I'm not, my turn isn't just like ending because the Vassal whiffed.
But like artisan vassal is pretty sweet.
Yeah, but the draw is weak. Like, are you gonna line those up?
Look at this vassal. Beautiful.
I mean, at the very least, I wouldn't take vassals until like later into the game, like when I had a cleaner deck. But also, I probably would never get a cleaner deck, so I just wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
I mean, the path to a cleaner deck involves mine. I will just point out. I mean, yeah, you can remodel coppers into moats, but like mine copper to silver and then remodel silver to market is faster. Yeah, this is the sort of thing. I mean, it's also why I'm not like thrilled to have moats in my deck, especially if my opponent isn't playing with witch. I mean, I do understand wanting moats for defense, although moat as a defense card is often not reliable. Tiles are getting kind of low here.
Yep.
I noticed NullOfSpace still doesn't actually have an artisan.
Correct. And also just triggered a shuffle that I don't think was good to trigger.
What was the alternative? How's about
like stop and stop and buy a vassal.
Yeah,
I like vassal.
How's about witch money? I mean, I think militia and remodel both push against that. Like, and artisan, I don't know. Like the player who's building has gains and they have attacks. I think they should be able to do things.
Come on. You can do it. Come on. Nice. Whee! That's is that a win?
I doubt
No.
it.
No. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Did they
Almost
have
though.
6 buys?
They had 8 buys.
But they didn't have the money to empty and get points. Yeah,
Correct.
1 coin short. Yeah, 17.
Yeah. Pretty nice though. I hope they find some throne rooms.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really agree with the choice to double province there. I don't think you need
Mm-hmm.
that. One province, I think, makes sense. Does you want to be able to threaten to win like the next turn, but double
Yeah.
province,
I think like province empty throne rooms.
double copper, going for the gardens.
Mm-hmm. It's a hard AI move on TGG.
Well, it's a little bit more sensible in this case.
That's true. Yeah,
I'd
the hard
still
AI does that when
win it.
it's like, okay, I lost.
Yeah,
And that's a win if you had thrown the militia.
it's still a
It's still a
win.
win. It's okay. It's still a win. Fine. Aw, look at them. Very courteous.
I doubt that was the thought process. I think it was like vassal might continue my turn and militia definitely will not.
Oh, I thought they had an action left.
Oh, oops.
All right, NullOfSpace gets points on the board.
Yeah. All right. Artisan is just here to stay.
It's an artisan cage match at this point. Look at the draw.
Somebody must have expansions some of the time because otherwise there wouldn't be all these cards in their ban and dislike list.
Oh no, if you're playing on ladder,
I guess, yeah.
like card pool level 10.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. That's true. Or I guess also in league matches with people who have subscriptions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. We opened Moneylender Silver. That's fair. We have Merchant and Council Room for the first time.
Oh man, no estate
And Moneylender.
trashing.
Mm-hmm.
First 5 council room. Hmm. I don't know about that. Wait, did they have a village already? Oh, yeah, that
I
does
think
make it look
so.
better. Okay.
Village something, right? Or would you go artisan?
I mean, I do want an artisan, but oh, I would not take merchant over village. At least not there.
Agreed. You need a village, yes.
Sad money lender. Whoa. So they wanted merchant over village earlier, but now on 5 they buy a village. Okay.
Hmm.
Don't play that council room. Don't do it.
No. England.
Yeah, okay.
2 villages. Yay!
Yeah, I do wonder if playing base only drives this sort of like village, like driving the village pile behavior, because the villages do tend to be more limited.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that. I mean, I also want to be able to play more actions.
Yeah, yeah, but like right now they don't have very many terminals, so the villages are mostly just like reliability for your council room, as opposed to
Mm.
actively improving your deck.
Mm-hmm. Two.
And I don't necessarily see that changing too much either, right? Like, how many other terminals do you want to add? Like, you don't want a million council rooms. I doubt anyone's going to play with mine.
Maybe this one's the game.
I think of the boards we've seen so far, this one is the worst one for mine. Well, the boards that mine has been on.
Mm. Time for artisans.
Oh, yeah, they don't have one.
Could have 2.
This can be 4 merchants. It can.
True.
Is that better than an artisan and 2
Could also be
merchants?
3 gardens or 3 moneylenders. It's amazing. Or 6 moats.
That's 4 merchants apparently.
Someone's reading chat.
Merchant is Grand Market. I will note that merchant does not say plus buy on it.
Details.
We have surplus buys here. I mean, do we? Like, Grand Market would let you pile the estates. Merchant isn't going to let you pile the estates. Are you going to play this
Oh,
council room?
it doesn't.
No. Okay, good.
I don't have enough buys.
What?
Well,
Buys aren't the
well, well.
problem. Wait,
What do
what
you
were you
mean?
looking at?
Estates.
They didn't have 16 coins.
Well, they had 15. It was close.
If you get a market, you can recover the coin that you're going to lose next turn from having to trash another with moneylender, which is to say you still won't be able to double province.
Kind of risky to take a market when your opponent has 2 artisans.
Also true. Maybe? I don't know how much. I haven't paid attention to whether NullOfSpace would be threatening a win at that point. I kind of doubt it, right? Even if they take 2 markets, they would need province, market, estate. Tie is good for RochX. Yes.
That
Yes,
is
it is.
true.
They just go province, duchy. And well, I don't like the duchy.
Ooh,
Surely artisan is just better than duchy, if nothing else. And yeah,
how do you feel
the
about
estate
the
is terrible.
estate?
I mean, okay, I guess what they might be looking at is I want to try to pile on estates, and I have enough money to do that next turn.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
However, uh, Wait,
No, you have it on estates.
would 7 estates and a gardens have won?
7 estates would have won by itself, no?
I don't think so. That's 7 points, and RochX had just picked up 10.
Oh.
I don't think a gardens would have been enough.
No, I don't think so. Gardens is worth 2 at this point.
Yeah.
Although it will be 3 next turn, so.
Yeah, they could have afforded 7 estates plus gardens, but that wouldn't have been enough points.
They had 18, yeah. Well,
They didn't have enough actions to play Council Room and Moneylender. Well, that didn't matter. The Council Room wasn't... Well, maybe it would have mattered. I don't know what the last card in their deck was, but... Okay, but now... It sure seems like this should be a win. I hope they slow down and think about it.
yeah, this should be a win on market. Yep.
7 estates and anything else. But that's not actually... They don't actually have enough to do...
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Okay.
It's all good. Okay. Come back from NullOfSpace.
Yeah.
Much excited. Uh-oh. There's Artisan. I don't know if that's allowed.
Reroll.
Yeah. As the Tear Chimes mod in presence.
All right, so we got trashing this time, but we don't have plus actions. I do see lab. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, you know what that means, right? You trash down and you buy all the vassals. So.
Sentry, vassal, market, militia, basically.
What do you need? You don't need villages when you have trashing and vassal. It's fine.
And lab. Okay, I was about to say, why not lab? Wait, why do we have a harbinger?
Unclear.
They both open militia silver.
So we get to top deck a silver.
And then they just bought a harbinger. Okay. I think that should just be vassal. Sentry vassal is real. Well, you know what else there is on this board, Lemon Spawn?
Not for our players.
Cellar. You can use Cellar to set up your vassals if you overdraw with lab. Bam.
Wow.
I mean, you can also use it to set up sentry trashing. So, like, I actually legitimately think Cellar has a role to play. Well, yeah, but I mean, if you just like mindlessly click all the labs and then put your deck into your hand, like, sure, but surely you can do better than that.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. You didn't even think about it. That's amazing.
Oh man, I hadn't been thinking about the Harbinger vassal interaction.
Yeah, that has happened. RochX has done that.
Amazing.
In this very game.
It is a lot. I mean, I think the correct number of Harbingers to have been gained at this point is 0. But
I mean, if you want to make the Harbinger vassal thing work, you need at least 2. But if you don't have the vassal in hand, but a lot more things have come together than if you just play Sentry Vassal.
Yeah.
Play the market. Play market, be sad. Gain Vassal. Try again.
2 sellers. Okay, I didn't necessarily want 2 of them. I guess we'll see how that works out.
Wait, you wanted 0 Harbingers, but you wanted 1 seller?
Eventually. Seller can
Confused.
both, like, chuck the green out of your hand to replace it with better cards, and also chuck the good cards out of your hand to be played by Vassal.
Hmm.
But it's not something I would want early.
Like here. Please discard.
Top decking 1 seller is okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Time for Vassal. Look at this clean deck.
Well, it does have 4 yellow cards in it. It's pretty gross. Lemon Spawn said sometimes you do get a gold on this kind of board. I don't know if I actually agree with that. Like, you've got markets for plus buy. You've got Vassal. You can get 2 Vassals for the price of 1 gold, and that's more coins. And I guess if you put your deck in a position where the Vassals aren't going to be able to hit, that could be an issue. Yeah, there are not. It's true.
I want Vassals for NullOfSpace.
Yeah.
I want that very much.
I mean, arguably there haven't been enough sentries gained either, but I guess if you're not gaining Vassals, then you don't need as many sentries.
Mm-hmm. Well, at this point, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, the ship has sailed. Okay, I was gonna say I'm not actually sure if they needed to just go for only provinces there. They had a pretty.
Ah.
Oh wait, this is.
Artisan is back.
They had
Everything is back to normal.
right. They had a pretty substantial lead, and it might have been better to like the piles were low enough. They could have just taken some more like control and payload stuff, and then done things that way. But anyway, moving right along. Match point for NullOfSpace. Yes,
which is pretty nice to see when they started.
02. Yeah.
And this looks nice too.
Well,
yep.
This chapel doesn't look particularly good. Oh man. Oh, this is so much better for NullOfSpace than for RochX. Holy crap.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
Go with top decking the chapel? That is interesting. Okay. Maybe trigger the shuffle with the poacher and then chapel a bunch of copper is the idea.
Don't trash your copper here. You want to be able to hit 5 and then 6.
Yeah. I think I would just not. Yeah, I would think I would just play the artisan here. Like you've
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
enough control.
Wait,
Wait, no, don't top
how?
deck the
What?
chapel. Top deck the
No,
festival.
you know that you see your witch next turn.
Yeah,
You needed that festival.
yeah.
Interesting. I mean, it kind of feels like NullOfSpace gave it away.
A little bit, yeah. Like they haven't. NullOfSpace has had this witch for a while and hasn't played it, and now RochX is very clean.
Mm-hmm. Should gain a witch here too.
Yeah,
Should
festival's all right, but it would have been nice to like ensure that you were going to draw. But this should still be a good turn for RochX. They could throne the
That
artisan.
artisan. Yeah.
Oh, especially now that they drew the other festival. Throne
Mm-hmm.
the artisan to gain probably throne witch. You could gain 2 witches, but I think I would prefer to gain a throne and a witch. It's just more flexible.
Yeah, but you can't play like that's the end of your turn, right? If you throw in the witch.
Why?
Because you have to top deck cards.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying you'd have to top deck.
You can play Festival of
That's
Throne and Witch.
true. Okay, so maybe. Wait, what? Top deck chapel and witch, throne witch. Well,
Deck cards with Artisan.
no, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure you can. Yeah, you can Throne the Witch, but you can't.
you
But then
can't
that's the
also play the
end.
festival, which is probably
Yeah,
fine, right? I think
I
that would have been
agree.
fine.
No, I
But the way that
agree.
what they ended up doing did not make a lot of sense, I don't think.
No. Well, surely get another Witch here
Yeah.
and play that, and then trash those cards.
Excuse
That's
me.
okay. Always.
This deck does not have a merchant. Be like a little tempted to get rid of the silver. I guess it's you probably do want to be able to gain merchants, but like the draw here is pretty tight. I don't love having a silver in my deck. Merchants are
You
good.
could
Yeah.
you could gain 2 Merchants Throne here, but we didn't.
It is true that poacher's about to be bad. I didn't say I wanted poachers.
I'm very confused about the choice to gain a silver and top deck a silver. You could have.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, they had a
Mm-hmm.
merchant without a silver, I guess. So I understand wanting a silver in general, but to top deck it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is looking good. Hmm. I wonder if that shouldn't have been artisan throned again.
But then you're out of actions.
Are you? You gain another throne room.
Oh, that's right. I would
Oh, I just
buy
noticed that
Province.
Village is on this board. They've just ignored it. You know, Village is a pretty good card.
Yeah, here for sure. Well, I'm scared at this point. I guess I could take a village, but then I need to
I'm
gain
just
a
talking
Dutch.
in general. Like, this is not a board where I just like, oh, Village, I don't need that. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
it gives you plus actions. It's not a stop card. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the draw is limited. That seems like a big deal. They really are in chat. A lemon spawn is wait. But lemon spawn responded to what I was saying, but he's not in voice chat. This is very confusing.
No, he just left.
Oh, okay.
He was there,
Okay, okay.
but I think he can't take it anymore. And I mean, the two of us.
Right, that's understandable. Who can?
I know, I know.
These are some low piles.
This is pretty risky. You know that your opponent has two artisans.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know that they will necessarily be able to find those and line them up, but
If
still.
they throne the artisans and trash their curses, they don't even need money.
Mm-hmm. This is close.
Uh
Gain the other throne. Gain a
festival.
festival.
Hmm. Is festival just better than poacher? Oh, they're
Well,
planning to throne the
Poacher
village?
Poacher is very bad right now.
Yeah. Right, I didn't understand why they didn't. Well,
Well,
okay, I guess it didn't matter.
okay. Wow. Neck and neck.
Yeah.
Game 7.
It could go all the way.
It could.
And it will.
And Artisan is still here.
This board
This looks very
is this
much
I was
like.
like, have we not played this board already? I don't think quite, but
No, no, but it's almost as if we're only playing with one that
yeah.
almost.
Seven games of base only.
Okay, well, this is nice too. Um, we have all that we want. And then we have
I wouldn't
trashing
say
and
that.
questions. What do you mean? What are you lacking?
Plus buy. Like, it's there, but Council Room is only plus buy is awkward.
No, Artisan.
Yeah, but Artisan doesn't buy provinces.
Who says you want to play provinces? You want to gain provinces?
I do.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot of draw.
Okay.
I mean, I could see the game ending not on provinces for sure, but I still would want to be able to get provinces.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I guess it's an okay thing to want in the game of Dominion to be able to gain province.
Yeah.
But that's very common, I would say.
They're useful sometimes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, RochX not playing with Witch again?
Maybe Maybe they're like J-Nails and they don't believe in attacks.
Maybe. I think they've played with attacks at other points, though. Like last game, for example. You need a village. Alright.
You also need a witch.
Oh, I meant NullOfSpace.
Oh. Oh, me too. No. Wait.
They have a witch. I mean, I think 2 witches would be reasonable, but they didn't have the actions for 2 witches yet. $7 village. Maybe that's why RochX didn't get a witch, but that makes me question, like, wait, what were they playing with earlier to where they didn't? Maybe they just didn't take enough villages quickly enough or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Time
man,
for bandit.
Is it?
Huge. But like, surely you play it the other way around so that you get to actually draw the gold.
Well, yes.
And get to buy a village.
Or a village, yeah. Yes, certainly that. But also, I'm not totally sold on bandit. There's no remodel here. Like, we could just gain merchants and have a silver.
Why would you not gain a witch? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
It kind of feels like a principle thing. I don't know.
All right. Well, now we're
nice.
gonna get to top deck a lab.
Hit their only village.
Or it doesn't have to be a lab. I don't know if maybe they're just gonna go for single province. Duchy? No. No, no, no. There's no need for that.
True.
Like, at the very least, you could pick up like another village and a council room and then build to double province, and you will get, like, if you like pick up some merchants, or you get, I mean, you got a bandit, like, it's gonna put more golds in your deck. What are you gonna spend those coins on?
We just were going to overpay for our provinces.
Yes. Maybe they want the bandit to hit their opponent's econ, and maybe they don't care about accumulating their own. Maybe they're gonna trash the silver. I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna trash it this turn, but I wonder if did the other board where RochX didn't play with witch or delayed witch also have gardens on it?
Could be.
I wonder if that's part of the thought process.
I don't. Maybe, but it's not a good thought process.
No, it's not. It's true. But I do wonder. If we had played that in the other order, we played the bandit first, and then we could have drawn the gold and then played the artisan and top decked a card like village or laboratory for the next turn.
Yep.
I think the lab actually needed to be played, but the village did not. Anyway, yeah, I guess they're both looking at this as like, oh, artisan, like, or sorry, a bandit is mostly how I'm making it so that my opponent doesn't have money. But like, there's another way to get money here, which is with merchants. And granted, your opponent can trash your silver, but if you get a second silver, they're never going to trash both of them, the silvers that you have, unless they get multiple bandits, which starts to get like unwieldy really fast. You can always
Well,
regain a silver with Artisan anyway.
yeah, I guess the limited gains
Well, nobody's playing with
are a
Council Room.
factor.
But, you know,
Well,
it's not like anybody's struggling to draw, so it's not like drawing your opponent a card with Council Room is that big of a penalty.
correct.
Although, I guess NullOfSpace did just fail to draw here. Well, not necessarily. They can play a lab. I don't know what that last card is. Well, never mind. Yeah, I really don't want to be top decking a moneylender. Be top decking a lab.
You could gain a copper with your Artisan and then trash it with the moneylender.
That's true.
You have to think outside of the box.
That's true.
Can't believe I have to like tell you and you play in
This
B
is
tier.
so. Well, let's count out how efficient this is. we spent 2 actions and 3 cards because the Artisan has to top deck in order to get 3 money. Amazing.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty good.
You're
Well,
welcome.
it is getting close here. I felt like NullOfSpace should have been in command of this game.
Oh, this could have been
what
the copper. Oh, okay.
I think what happens is that they gain duchies.
That could have been it. Well, now RochX wins.
If they can duchy province, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
is not unlikely.
I'm not actually sure if it is that likely, but oh, there it is.
There we go. Wow. RochX persevered.
Yeah. Despite the cursing, too.
Yes. Well, congratulations to RochX.
Yeah.
Our Season 70 H tier champion.
Yeah, so looking at the final decks, RochX had 1 more lab. And a bunch more gold. I wasn't paying super close attention to whether NullOfSpace just missed province at some point. I feel like they had to have missed province in order for this to play out the way that it did.
They must have, yeah.
Yeah. And so like, yeah, I think those duchies definitely hurt more than they help. Like using Artisan instead to get more draw or more payload would have been better. But yeah, it was overall certainly a close match. Well fought. Pretty unfortunate that it was space only, but I guess that does happen sometimes. All right. Well, any final thoughts?
No.
Did we have Artisan in 5 out of or 6 out of 7?
And 6 out of 7.
6 out of 7.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I think for the space of 1 match, it's fine to dip back into the base space.
The base space. Fun fact: Artisan is a 2E card.
Is that allowed?
I think it's allowed, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, now that that's settled, thank you for commentating with me.
You're welcome.
Always a pleasure.
I wonder if NullOfSpace had an opportunity to trash their moneylender, because I noticed that RochX does not have one.
They did. Oh, NullOfSpace. That I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, well, you're welcome, and thank you for commentating with me, and thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Later.